2x equivalent to 8. 2x equivalent to 8. X is equivalent to 4. X is equivalent to 4. For this, x is equivalent to 4. X square is equivalent to 25. X is equivalent to plus 5 or minus 5. X is equivalent to plus 5 or minus 5. Very, very important note. Please make a note, sir. Most of the student in hurry, they might do a mistake. A square equivalent to 4. That means A will give you plus or minus 2. But square root of 4 is equivalent to 2. Square root output will always be a positive value. Square root output will always be a positive value. Square root output will always be a positive value. Please make a note of these very, very good examples, sir. Square function, x square equivalent to 16. X can take plus 4 or x can take minus 4. But under root, if it is there, square root of function, output will always be a positive value. In hurry, don't do this mistake. Now, if you observe carefully here, 2x equivalent to 8, x equivalent to 4. So here we got x equivalent to 4. Here we got x equivalent to plus 5 or minus 5. So which varies? Unknown value we are determining. 2 multiplied by which number I will get 8. That number we don't know. We are finding it out. X is 4. X square equivalent to 25. Which value of x will satisfy this equation? X value will satisfy plus 5 or minus 5. This is variable. Next is constant. Constant is a known value. Constant is a value which never changes. Constant is a known value. Constant is a known value. For example, 2 is a constant, 7 is a constant, 13 is a constant, 1729, this is also a constant. Constant is a value which does not changes. Variable is a value which changes depending upon the expression or equation. Then I said expression. What do you mean by expression? Expression is a way of expressing using variables, constants, using variables, constants, and mathematical operators. If I express, algebra is a way of expressing. If I express using variables, constants, and mathematical operators, then it is called an expression. Expression is a way of expressing. In algebra, we express by using variables. In number system, we express using numerical values. In geometry, we express using diagrams. So, expression is a way of expressing. There are people who express what is there in their mind using Hindi or English or Tamil. It is a language which they use to convey a message. So expression is a way of communicating. If I express using variables, constants, and mathematical operators, then it is called as an expression. For example, 2x plus 3y. It is a combination of variables, constants, and mathematical operators. 5x cube y plus 7z power 4. It is an way of expressing by using variables, constants, and mathematical operators. Variable, constants, and mathematical operation. What is a variable? Unknown value. In all the questions, whatever we are discussing today, we are going to use all these terms. So I am defining it for the sake of a non-mathematical students. Variable, it is an unknown value. Constant, it is a known value. Constant will never change. Variable is a dynamic quantity which changes. Constant is a static quantity. Expression is a way of expressing using variables, constants, and mathematical operators. Then comes, suppose P of x is an expression. P of x is an expression. The general form of an expression is a0 plus a1x plus a2x square, a3x cube, and so on up to an x power n. P of x is a polynomial expression. A polynomial expression will be of the form a0 plus a1x plus a2x square and so on up to an x power n. This is a polynomial expression on x. This is a polynomial expression on x. Polynomial expression on x. This expression is not equated with anything. If I equate polynomial expression with 0, then I will get polynomial equation. If an expression is equated with something, if it is equated with 2, left hand side 2, if I bring minus 2 equivalent to 0. So if an expression is equated with 0, then it is called polynomial equation. Polynomial equation. If an expression is equated with 0, then it is called polynomial equation. Now, another very, very important concept. Degree of an expression. If expression is not equated with anything, degree of an expression. But before we discuss the degree of an expression, suppose there is 2x plus 3y equivalent to 7. So it is 2x plus 3y minus 7 equivalent to 0. 2x plus 3y minus 7 equivalent to 0. These two are separated by a mathematical operator. So anything before a mathematical operator or anything after a mathematical operator, it is called a term. Term contains either constants or variables or the combination of variable and the constant. Anything before the mathematical operator or anything after the mathematical operator, it is called a term. How many terms are there? 1 before plus, 1 after plus, 1 before minus 7. After that it is equated with 0. So there are 3 terms are there. Now in the degree of an expression, what is the degree of an expression? Suppose x square minus 5x plus 6 equivalent to 0. This is an expression. Am I right? How many terms are there? 3 terms are there. One is x square, another is 5x, another is 6. There are 3 terms are there. So it is the highest power of a highest power of a term. How do you get the highest power of a term? Right? So if there are more variables, sum of the powers of multivariables. Very, very important key points are, please listen carefully. Degree of an expression. X square minus 5x plus 6 equivalent to 0. There are 3 terms. One is x square, another is 5x, another is 6. Highest power, if there is a single variable, here it is 2, here it is 1, here it is x power 0, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2. What is the highest? It is 2. It is the highest, it is 2. Suppose there is x cube y square plus x power 4 y power 2 plus x power 6 equivalent to 0. This is another polynomial expression. X cube y square plus x power 4 y square plus x power 6. This is 2 variables are there. If there are 2 variables, add the sum of the powers. 3 plus 2, it is 5. 4 plus 2, it is 6. What is highest? Highest is 6. So if there are more than one variables, then add the powers of that variables. That will give a degree. Sum of the powers of the multivariables. If there is more than one variable, add the powers. If there is more than one variable, add the powers. If there is only a single variable, just take the highest power of the term. Degree of an expression is given by an highest power of a term. Degree of an expression is given by an highest power of a term. Another important key point, degree will always be a non-negative integral solution. Non-negative integer. Degree can never be fraction. Degree can never be negative. Degree can never be negative. Sir, why degree cannot be fraction? Why degree cannot be negative? Degree will tell us the maximum number of solutions that can satisfy that equation. Degree, if degree it is 2, it can have 2 roots, or it can have 1 root, or it can have 0 roots. Degree will tell us the maximum number of roots for a given equation. Degree will tell us the right maximum number of roots for an equation. I hope it is clear. If LHS value is equivalent to an right hand side value, then we will use an equivalent operator. Plus, minus, these are all mathematical operators. If LHS is equivalent to RHS, then we will equate it.